All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raiders Daily, where we post daily Las Vegas Raiders content. If that's something you enjoy and you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is going to be definitely the last video like this, so stay tuned. Just wanted to talk about a couple of weaknesses heading into the season that I anticipate the Raiders are going to be taking. They're going to be taking a notice at. This is definitely on their radar, and we'll see if they decide to make any moves or we'll decide to see what happens. Hope you guys like this hat. I just scooped it up. Also, real quick, if you check the comments, if you check the link in the description as well, I just made just now like my first NFL channel, and this will be a video on it just to kind of show that the channel exists. So check that out if you want to see me talk about all the teams in the NFL, and there'll also be some Raiders content on there, obviously. So, all right, number one is pass rushing, all right? And this is a little bit of a hot take because one thing, and I know I've been really trying to hammer this one home, is you got Chandler Jones, you got Max Crosby. I think worst case scenario, you're looking at about 20 sacks. I think you're looking worst case scenario, the combination of those two, if they stay healthy, of 20 sacks. Now, the Raiders last season, it was really only Max Crosby who was able to kind of get to the QB on a consistent basis. Now, here's my thinking. All right, because they have some guys. They don't have too many guys, though. Obviously, you lost Nassib, made some trades to get Rock. There isn't too much depth on the edge. Now, what is going to be interesting? I gotta fix it. What is going to be interesting is going to be essentially Patrick Graham, the new defensive coordinator. Is he going to be able to concoct, I would imagine, yes, different ways that they can put pressure on the QB? So you're not just consistently heavily reliant on Max Crosby and Chandler Jones, because they've got guys like Fackrell there. There's a couple of guys on the edge. You got Farrell, who's there, the 2019 fourth pick. Like, last year, what do you have? 1.5 sacks. So, maybe Patrick Graham, the new DC in town, can help kind of get some of these guys hitting and getting to that QB a little bit more. But it gets me thinking, there's still some edge rushers out there. There's guys like Trey Flowers. My favorite is Anthony Barr. All right, my favorite is Anthony Barr. And if you guys have been watching this channel for a while, I'm originally a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. And when Devontae Adams came to the Raiders, I was like, oh shit, this team is super dope. I love making videos. I need to kind of vocalize these thoughts. Turns out I wasn't wrong. The Raiders are kind of loaded. But anyways, what I'm getting at there, Anthony Barr against Aaron Rodgers is not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But Anthony Barr fits the Raiders perfectly. All right? He fits the Raiders perfectly. He's still young enough. He's still healthy enough. And he's going to get hits on that quarterback. He's just solid depth. Even Trey Flowers is solid depth. So what I'm trying to get at here is there's a bunch of solid edge rushers if the Raiders decide that's going to be something they need to look into more. However, as I talked about at the beginning of this video, this might not even be an issue for the Raiders. All right, number 2, offensive line. All right, this is a big year. This is a big year for guys like Alex Leatherwood, former first-round draft pick, gave up, I don't have his stats on me, but it was like 10 plus penalties, 10 plus sacks given up last year. First-round pick from Alabama, Alex Leatherwood, suffered last year. He suffered last year, let's be real. So, big year for him. Do they need more depth at the right tackle position? Do they need more depth at the offensive line position? It's going to be something we're going to find out, and we're going to find this out very soon with all this, with football essentially starting back up kind of now. So there's plenty of time, but once again, if the Raiders decide they need to make some depth, they need to make some moves there. It might not even be as crazy as signing Darrell Williams. It might even just be something like moving Leatherwood back to guard, putting Parham on the tackle. You know what I'm saying? They might get a little bit versatile with it. So I don't even think they'll make an offensive line move. I think, with the new coaching, kind of similar to the pass rushing, I think they'll be able to manufacture ways to make it work. Wide receiver, pretty set. I think they're set at wide receiver. If they decide to make a move, more the merrier. I mean, I made a trade video yesterday, talk about Marvin Jones. I think that's super solid. Who else we got? Cornerback position. I would definitely look into the cornerback position. The secondary is going to be in every single season on every single team. The secondary is something you just want to have depth in. It's just something you want to have depth in. Now, obviously, they have some guys, and you got kind of new acquisitions like Rockison, Anthony Everett. Hopefully, they make big indents, but at the same time, they're very young. Like, Rock is 25. I feel like that's pretty surprising. Like, Rock, he's only 25. So long-term, defensively, the Raiders are looking pretty set up. If you're trying to make a Super Bowl run, maybe you need to go out and make another move at cornerback. There was one other position that for some reason I cannot think of. So I guess we're going to call it right there, unless I can just magically think of what's going on here. I think that's about it. I'm definitely missing. Oh, defensive tackle. Defensive tackle, bro. All right. I think they made moves. I think they made proper moves. Nichols a little injured right now. I like Hankins, but I wouldn't mind a guy like Linval Joseph. So I think what happens if the Raiders decide to get like an increase in one of those positions, you might as well just ball out, and you might as well just get some more depth pieces. So I think realistically, we're looking at maybe at most 3 moves for the Raiders for the rest of this season as far as offseason goes. Maybe one of them will be a trade. Who knows? Maybe it won't be a trade. Maybe it'll be a signing. But that's really it for today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. I just got extremely distracted. This is our last day here in Florida. And, it's our last day here in Florida. So hit the like button, hit that sub button. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll catch you guys later.